Something people always ask me when they look at a synthetic teak deck is, what can it withstand? Can it withstand impact? Can it withstand things such as a red wine stain? What's going to happen? What happens if there's octopus ink gets on it, fish blood, those kind of things. So let's have a look at some tests. I haven't done these tests before, so I'm just as interested as you are to see what the outcome is. Let's have a look. Alright, so here's our test. We're going to do a heat test, we're going to do a chemical resistance test, we're going to do a kitchen test, and we're going to do a drunk friend test. Drunk friend test, by the way, equals red wine plus impact squared. And of course, to conduct these tests, we're going to need some serious weapons. So we've got a heat gun, we've got a temperature gun to monitor the temperature with, we've got some acetone, we've got some lacquer thinners, got some good old beetroot and some soy sauce for the kitchen test, and then of course for the drunk test we've got some good old red wine and a hammer for the impact. Alright, so first up, the heat test. (110 degrees). No sign of discoloring. (130 degrees). Fluffy pieces are starting to look a little bit burnt, but other than that, everything's still looking good. 147 degrees. Right up close. 174. Alright, I think that's enough. 120 degrees. I think it's fair to say that that should never happen to your deck. Chemical test. Lacquer thinners. No sign of any discoloration there. How about some acetone? Acetone. That's actually eating away a little bit of the deck. I can feel a bit of plastic coming off there. So perhaps don't hit your deck with too much acetone, but that's holding together quite well now. Kitchen test. Beetroot. Soy sauce. Let's leave that for a bit to soak in nicely. Red wine test. That's a shame. That's a waste of good wine right there. Let's leave those to soak in for a while and see what happens. Make sure that's nicely in there. Alright, well that's been 10 minutes now that these have been sitting on there. Let's see how easily they come off. Let's try first with some water. No problems there. That's come straight off. And now for the red wine. Yeah, again, no problem there. Beautiful. Okay, now for the fun part, now for the impact test. Looks pretty good. Let's try on an angle. Yeah, that's marked it up very slightly, but really barely noticeable. You didn't expect me to waste it, did you?